Hi, I am Donnee Patrese, and this is my first I'm so used to blogs. This is my first YouTube channel video, and I'm going to answer questions, any questions you have for me about my novel Prohibited, about my novel Diary of a Wanted Woman. You can ask me questions about Prohibited 2, which I am working on right now, and I'm very, very excited about it. And I mean, any questions you have for me, if you have sex questions, I'll be happy to answer those. But for right now, I'm going to start off by answering a question. I received this question at my writer's conference, and that question was, what is an erotic novel? Now, an erotic novel differs from a romance novel because in a romance novel, the climax of the story is I would say the sex scene. That tends to be the climax of a romance novel. They have some other conflict that leads them to a point where they cannot take it anymore. The sexual tension is too much. They can't keep pretending they hate each other anymore, and then they have sex. At the end of the novel, the guy gets the girl and everybody's happy. Well, an erotic novel, for one, not everybody ends up happy. Not always. And not even in an erotic romance novel, which is what I write. In an erotic novel, the difference is that the sex is the conflict. You start off with this guy, girl, and they have sex, and that sex ignites a big problem. We can talk about Prohibited and how the sex in that story is what started everything. The guy's married, it's her best friend's father. How do you do with that? Then you have a crazy wife, and trying to keep those secrets away from your friends, trying to keep that secret from his wife. It's craziness. And that's the thing, the sex sparks it off. It's not completely about sex. It's not all about sex. But there are plenty of sex scenes in an erotic novel or erotic romance novel, like I write. But it's the major conflict. It's what started it all. There's still a climax, there's still a resolution, but the resolution isn't always happy. Not everybody walks away happy. That, to me, is what an erotic romance novel is. It gives you that romance. It gives you that conflict. But the main issue is started by two people having sex. Realistic sex, not, sugarcoating it. It really goes into detail. It's sex. Everybody has sex, and it gives you sex the way most of us have it. And without any sugarcoating. So that is what an erotic romance novel, it's what I feel erotic romance novel is. There may be some other authors that feel differently about it who write in the genre, but for me, an erotic novel, an erotic romance novel is basically if you have questions, I want to hear them because I want to answer them. So please email me at Donnee at firstdraftpublishing.com. I'm always getting confused with my email and my publishing company's email, but mine is Donnee, D-O-N-N-E-E, at firstdraftpublishing.com. Email me your questions and I will answer them. I'll probably answer 2 questions and see if I answer your question. You can visit my website, which is www.donneepatrese.com, and you can visit our publishing website, which is www.firstdraftpublishing.com. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Twitter, you can find me on Tumblr, you can find me anywhere. And if you want to ask me questions on Facebook, I will accept those as well. So, this is Donnee Harris signing off, waiting for your questions.